Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I have about this much notes for the Challenge All Stars episode 3. Don't get me wrong, I love the Challenge All Stars. I love seeing a lot of my favorite players from the past who I have not seen in a while. I love getting re-familiar with people who I just don't remember from the past. And I'm having a good time with the show. But I find myself personally, get in the comments and let me know if you do the same. I find myself scrolling through TikTok, checking my email, scrolling through Instagram, and just, I'm watching it, but it's like background noise. Like I'm not focused on it. It has not caught my complete, like, oh, yes, the challenge attention yet, just because it's a little bit dry, it's a little bit boring. I feel like a lot of the drama, it looks like overacting, bad acting, a lot of flashbacks, which I appreciate because, you know, my memory ain't the best. But let's get into it. Up first, the only thing that I really saw go on before the challenge, and this might have happened after the challenge, did Nehemiah and Jimmy hook up? Because I'm like, Jimmy, Beth is your good girlfriend. Now, we all know Beth was full of shit. She ain't never really hooked up with Nehemiah in the past anyway. They made that clear episode 1. That was funny. But Beth still calls him her little tenderoni. I just wouldn't, it seemed messy. It seemed like this would be a season where everyone, I know everyone is not married with children, but everyone would be over the hookups. Like they got their little side piece at home and it's only 2 weeks. They can make it 2 weeks before they get back home. Did Jimmy and Nehemiah hook up in that bed? We shall see. We shall see what happens next. She definitely didn't want Nehemiah to go home. The challenge was one of these old challenges back in the day where they was on the ice. I don't mind that challenge. It's a good laugh. But it disgusts me for some reason. Like they was spitting on it. Some people were peeing on it. Like once somebody on my team would have pissed on that ice, I'm out. Disqualify me, throw me in the crater, whatever you got to do. I ain't messing around with no one else's urine. That's disgusting. I hope that was just something they said and did not actually do. I didn't understand if TJ was going to give them the little hammer to break it open anyway, why not start off with the hammer? It disgusts me. I don't like bodily fluids that aren't mine. I don't want to interact with them. Like you start peeing and spitting on it. It just was like, ugh. Moving on. They were in teams of 4. The winning captains were Darrell and Kendall. Darrell was safe. It's a male elimination day and Kendall got the lifesaver. Nehemiah team lost. So Nehemiah was automatically into the crater or whatever elimination is called. And I can't remember the female captain, but who cares? Like, she wasn't in any danger. So back at the house, it was this weird scene where Aneesa was talking shit about Ruthie, saying something about Ruthie was insecure and she felt like she got something to prove and she really don't. And Ruthie, it was like magical moment, walked in. I'm like, production set this up because when Ruthie went out there, she's arguing with Aneesa and Aneesa's kind of looking at her like, girl, and it looked like a reach. It looked like, are we really gonna do this? Like, we really gonna make a big deal out of this? I don't know. Like, I like Ruthie and I understand they were saying like in the past, people really didn't see Ruthie as a threat, but Ruthie was really good at these challenges. I don't, let's move on. It just looked like bad acting to me. So it's time to, it ain't time to volunteer, but it's time to see who's going to be in the crater and tech volunteers. Let's think about this for a second because I'm with Jimmy. Jimmy is like, I would never volunteer. I would make everybody say my name. I feel like people would have said Tech's name anyway, and that's why Tech volunteered because I said Tech looked like the easiest person to beat outside of that ace person, but Tech was safe, elimination number 1. Depending on the alliances, if it was me, I would have put in two strong people and save Tech for the time I might be in the bottom. Like, I wouldn't give Nehemiah that easy of a win because everybody looking at Tech as a layup. Let's just call it what it is. It was a close elimination. We're gonna get to that in a second, but let's call it what it is. Everyone look at Tech like a layup. Now, Jimmy, I agree. I'm not volunteering. If I feel like you want me to go in, you're gonna have to say it. You're gonna have to say it in my face. What's up? Jimmy wants Big Easy to go in. So now here comes Jimmy trying to convince Kendall, who clearly is drunk, because Kendall is talking loud as hell. She trying to convince Kendall to use, I think she convinced Nehemiah whoever. They want Kendall to use the lifesaver and put in Big Easy. But everyone doesn't know the exact rules of the lifesaver. Like, well, if I use it, do I get to pick Big Easy? Is it another house vote? Like, what really happens? Like, does Nehemiah get to call somebody out? Does Tech get to call somebody out? I think that would be an interesting twist. Like, if you use the lifesaver, the person you use it on gets to call out their replacement. I think that would be an interesting twist. But guess what? We ain't never going to find it out. I think people are going to be so scared to use that lifesaver. And then it seems to only be good for the 1 week. I want people, if it's kind of like Survivor. If they put a power into the game, use it. Because the people at home want to know what's up. We want to, like, what's the point of putting it there if no one is ever going to use it? I think ultimately Nehemiah said, I ain't going up against Big Easy, like, because if it's physical, you're losing. Jimmy is talking about nobody wants to run a final with Big Easy. Remember what he did back in the day? I want to say it was on the gauntlet. One of the numbers, I don't remember which one. I said, girl, TJ already said at the beginning of the thing, this is an individual game and only one person is winning the 500K. So I wouldn't give a damn. You're not running it with Big Easy. No worries. Now, yeah, Big Easy might be your partner one day, but I don't recall Big Easy ever being a weak partner. I always felt like he was at least decent at the daily challenges. And you ain't got to worry about him in the final. I think she just wanted to get rid of Big Easy. I don't like that because I kind of like Big Easy. He ain't did nothing to nobody. I feel like it's like he big, so you don't want to be there. You ain't too skinny yourself, Jimmy. What have you won? What final have you made it in? Don't get the start. Don't start reading Jimmy. But I ain't like that. Anyway, I don't feel like anybody wants to go against Big Easy in an elimination, because if it's a physical elimination or any of those tug of war eliminations, you are not going to beat him just for size alone. So Kendall didn't pull the plug, but she drunk, talking loud to everybody, talking to Kellyanne, talking to Jimmy. I think I should use it. What do you think? I don't mind using it. They should have talked to Kendall when she was sober, one. But Kendall is just putting a target on her back, because if she uses it, now all the men are going to be like, oh, she going to flip the script. She got to go. And they're going to put her into the next elimination, because everybody in the house gets a vote if you don't win. Let's get to elimination. It was somewhere you had to go in this little jungle gym and punch out your color tiles. Lackluster. I feel like it was productions. What they should have done with Kyle and Fessy in that damn hall brawl, make it even. I feel like this was production's way of making it even between Tech and Nehemiah, because it was fair. And then they had to eat some kind of ghost chili. I would have lost right there. I don't understand the purpose of eating the ghost chili, showing your mouth clean, and then a ready, set, go. It should have been like, eat the ghost chili. Whoever can swallow it first, once you finish, you go. So if it take you forever to finish, that's your fault. Because it's like, okay, everybody eat it. Let's wait for everybody to finish. Okay, ready, set, go. I didn't like it. The only thing that amazed me is like Nehemiah really finished 0.5 seconds before Tech. Like, it was super close. I ain't got nothing against Nehemiah or Tech. I wish Tech could have won it just for a change. Like, oh, the layup beat Nehemiah. Anybody can go home. Just for that aha moment. But that's it. Bye, Tech. I guess Ruthie about to have a meltdown because Tech going home. I don't know. We got to keep watching to see. But that's it. Short, sweet, to the point. All Stars, pick it up. Pick it up. Give me some real drama. Right now, everybody's arguing about bullshit that, to me, I wouldn't even be arguing about. But anyway, like, comment, share, and we'll be back. Bye.